Hello everybody, Animation Trainer here, and today we're going to talk about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is actually known as the most hated Spider-Man film out of all 5 of them. Or 6 if you count Civil War, but that's Captain America, so that doesn't count, so I'm saying 5. Which, I know that there's going to be more Spider-Man films, like Homecoming, but as of right now, this is the most hated in the franchise. He's even more hated than the third one. Do I agree? Well, not really. Not at all, actually. I thought that this was a pretty good film, so just so you guys know, if you hate this movie and you cannot respect an opinion, please leave the video right now. Okay, so, well, yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 I thought was actually a really good film. It's pretty much about how, so with Peter, he's trying to figure out how to, get with Gwen after, what happened recently, since in the first film, when he talked to Gwen's father, he said to leave Gwen out of it, since he's Spider-Man, and to leave her out of everything. So Peter wants to try to get on her good side and stuff, and plus he also wants to figure out what happened to his parents and everything. Still, along with the first film, and he still has to stop evil and everything as well. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain the story because, well, let me just say this right now. This film has a lot of subplots, like the third film. It actually contains a lot of problems that the third film had. There was a lot of subplots in all of them. There's the one in this film where Harry wants some of Spider-Man's blood because he's dying. There's the one that I just mentioned with Peter and Gwen. There's the one with Peter still trying to save the day as Spider-Man, which doesn't really count. There's the one where Max becomes Electro, and he just wants to be welcomed. And yeah. But the thing that I do think that this improves on from the third film, well, I guess this is technically the original third film because there was no Amazing Spider-Man 3. But yeah, the reason why it's an improvement from there is because at least they don't make it feel sloppy. Here, they actually keep it to where you don't forget about the subplot as soon as you go back to it. And plus, it doesn't feel forced at all. It easily transitions from one to another. It doesn't feel, like I said, rushed. Which I'm glad, because if it was rushed, then, oh my gosh, what were you doing that 2.5 hours? Yeah. And I really do enjoy the graphics in this film. I enjoy all the action scenes and everything, and that Spider-Man suit, I'd have to say that is the best Spider-Man suit Andrew Garfield, I should say Peter Parker, has worn. Yeah. It's better than all of the costumes. All of the other costumes. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Characters. I really do enjoy all the characters in this film. There's Peter Parker, who is always a memorable character. Gwen Stacy, like I said, I prefer her over Gwen. I mean, sorry. I prefer her over Mary Jane, aka MJ. Harry Osborn, I won't say that he's as good as he was in the first film, especially considering that they kind of just brought him in just so that, spoilers, he could become the Green Goblin. Yeah. And plus, well, he still is memorable, though. But is this movie perfect, though? No, not at all. Oh. Even though I said that they still even though I still said that I really enjoyed the film, it doesn't mean that I don't think it's a perfect film. One of the main problems, other than the multiple subplots, has to do with, well, even though I would say that everything does feel nicely organized, towards the end everything feels very rushed, and I'm just gonna say this: spoiler territory is right here. So if you do not want to deal with spoilers, then just pretty much leave the video now, okay? Got it? So pretty much towards the end, with Gwen Stacy's death, I felt, even though it is still very emotional, I felt it was very rushed. I mean, since everything was going on, already finished, they decided, oh, why don't we just kill her real quick, and then, boom. And I thought that this was gonna be like half an hour before the film was even over. No, they kind of just decided to just rush this, and then rush the rhino part out of nowhere. And we didn't get to see much, like at the point where we didn't really feel for Peter, because they didn't really, like, make it emotional with Peter. Sure, the exact scene where Gwen dies is still emotional, but still, we don't feel like that much. And another problem, which is more of a minor one, is Electro's design. I'm not gonna say that it looks terrible. In fact, if this was a CGI film, I'd probably say that it looks pretty awesome. But for a live action film, it looks quite unrealistic. And another thing I'd like to add is, well, pretty much how all the villains, I mean, I just feel like it's real mean-spirited with how the villains are portrayed. Like with Electro, he just wanted to be friends with everyone. But then, because the cop shot him, he decided to become evil. And I thought that was really sad. I mean, Electro just wanted to have friends. But no, everyone had to go shoot it. And he didn't even know that what he was doing was bad. And Harry, while it's not as sad as Electro, it still is a little bit sad. I mean, still. It's still a little bit mean-spirited with him. I mean, everyone just wants to stop him. And it's the fact that he's dying. Sure, that could kill it. The stuff that was given to him would have killed him. But if he just got in the Green Goblin stuff in the first place, then I don't think it would have been that bad. But still, overall, I give this an 8 out of 10. I still really do enjoy this film. In fact, in some cases, I almost like it as much as the original, not the original Spider-Man, but the original Amazing Spider-Man. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, so goodbye.